muffin?
Uh,
Ryan, you cut out. You scream. You just immediately cut out. Dad, that's muffin. Well,
Oh.
welcome humans
no, my
to Waterdeep
Camera's not gonna work. I was
Drugenhoost.
gonna try to turn my camera on.
Welcome to Waterdeep Drugenhoost. We have one of our players in chat.
Camera's
Hello.
not gonna... Waterdeep Drugenhust.
Waterdeep Drugenhoost.
Waterdeep Drugenhust.
Yes.
Nah, I might just go watch Foolish Gaming instead of this. See you guys.
Well, that's one player down.
No, I'm just trying
Alright.
to pull up chat.
All right. So,
Alright, chat's
so.
up.
last session, lots of stuff happened. You went through the entire chapter last session of Fireball. The players have leveled up again. You leveled up last
he
session.
doesn't like us right now.
You all leveled up
He
last
doesn't like
session.
us right now.
Who? Who doesn't like us?
don't
You.
worry, I
We're
don't
skipping
either.
so much.
Nah, it's just funny. You all that's what it's because I had you all level up last session, and now you leveled up again because you managed to skip
Yes.
multiple
Level.
things. Yes.
Fucking level up, bitch.
Waterdeep speedrun. I believe Jack did that before. Yeah, he said he played through Dragon Heist pretty much all on his own in a West Marches campaign in one sitting. So, last session, we ended off with you all getting a report from Safe Cromley.
D&D 5.
Thank you.
Sorry, I saw TNT on my screen for some reason, and I'm like, D&D is dynamite.
Awesome.
I'm gonna mute for a second so I don't speak.
You're fine. You're fine. So, yeah, like I was saying, last session ended off with you all leaving the raid on Growlhund Villa to the City Watch, and you ended with getting the report back from Safe Cromley later that night. In which case, I don't think I need to go back over what that report was. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Needless to say, it sounded pretty embellished with Lord Growlhund's supposed heroics. But yeah.
If if we were Kroom people, we would have gone and fought. But we are not Crom people.
Yes,
Kroom.
you do not partake of the Crom.
Unless it's to save Nim.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So, I'm assuming you guys probably went to bed that night. And didn't do anything else.
Yes.
You have not yet gone to hunt down the Nimble Right. Let's see how that goes. So, everyone, you can take a long rest if you've not already done it. And we'll skip to the next morning.
I have yet to add the spells for this new level up.
Yes.
I am so behind.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm so behind on everything.
It's okay. So
it's fine. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So next morning, the fuck are you guys doing?
Wait. So today is the day of the
30th. This is 30th. Green grass is the next day.
Okay, so we have just a day of doing nothing. / we should probably go look for. We could spend the day looking for freaking Nimble, right?
remember, you
do
do
have
need
the rod detector.
You do also need formal attire for the field team app.
Ah, yes. I am the only one who has formal attire.
So.
Can't I just wear my school robes?
No, you can't. You need fine clothing.
Form-fitting suit. It's whatever you guys want to get.
It's 15 gold pieces. I have written down how much gold pieces we have hidden in the area that Leo's been hiding it in. Give me a second.
Yes.
Can I get some formal attire using my connection to Mr. Nevercon?
Can we just be like, what do you... Yeah, we need formal attire. Help.
If you'd like to go to his haberdashery, sure.
I'm gonna pull freaking...
No, I don't know where that is, and I don't care. I gotta keep Twitch chat open to make sure.
Collective player notes? Did I put it in here? Where the fuck is it? There is something somewhere that says how much gold pieces I hid away in the world, in our house, but I cannot find it for the life of me.
So Leo lost all your gold.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Awesome.
I think it's like 125 or something. Cause that's Yeah, I'm gonna look for it. Give me a second. But we should do that, yeah. We definitely have enough, because it was in the hundreds. And fine clothing are 15 gold pieces each.
Yeah, figure it out later. I'll see you guys have enough. But yeah. So, are you guys going to go to find JB, or?
Is everybody comfortable?
Cloud is going to resist this action as much as possible. Just trying to be like,
Sure, Dad.
You don't need to spend money on me. I'll figure something out.
Continue. Continue. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna talk to Dad in chat. Continue speaking.
Yep, I am working on finding something. So yes, Leo doesn't mind, but if someone else is not comfortable, he will not say it. I found a number, by the way. One sec. Never mind, didn't. So you don't want to go. We don't have to go to...
Cloud is going to just head out and start searching for a discounted formal attire because he only has 8 gold and is refusing to let other people pay for him.
Okay.
Leo is upset.
So wait, does he have formal attire, or what is he gonna do?
He's
blinked.
looking. He's trying to find discounted formal attire because he only has 8 gold.
So I'm assuming you're looking for some budget tailor shop.
Pretty much.
Okay. In that case, let's do something. Robert, give me a word.
Cheese.
Orion, give me a word.
Fancy.
So you find the fancy cheese tailor shop. you find a tailor shop referred to as Fancy Cheese. Probably in the dock ward.
Honestly, I
Mhm.
don't know what I expected.
Your choice to give him that word.
I get is. What do you do?
Um,
I
He finds his
he-
wallet. Okay.
he just go he just goes in.
All right. Okay. Ignore everything falling apart around me. Okay, so I this is probably not the best tailor shop. Um, like I wouldn't say it's a mess, but mm, it's not very high quality there. And let's see what I'm just gonna. Uh, we'll say it's run by a dwarf. And this Meldorf, Meldorf, but behind the counter. Probably not focused on the door. What you do?
Walking up to the counter and well, if there's a bell,
Okay.
is
He
there a bell?
I mean, he's right there. So no, he probably looks over into it and says, "Oh, hello there. What can I help you with?"
Um, I I need formal attire.
Do you now?
Cheap formal attire.
Do you have anything in mind specifically? Suit? Anything else?
Uh, I honestly I'm not too familiar with uh this kind of stuff, but just something to go to a fancy play in.
Strokes his beard. um. Hmm. Well, I can find you a basic suit. Something form fitting would cost you more. But I assume you probably didn't come to a place like this for high priced attire.
It yeah, let's just say I wouldn't
What's your
be
price
able
range?
to 8 gold.
Hmm. Hmm. I could work with that. So, he probably hops off his seat and heads into the back of the store. Looks around for a bit and I myself don't know much about suits and stuff, so um, uh, okay. So let's see. Yeah, he comes back out with probably a pretty basic looking suit, but it's roughly your size. It's humanoid shaped. He holds it up and close and says, "How's this?"
That'll work.
Good. And so he says, "That'll be 8 gold then."
Cloud essentially just hand him his
Make it
emptied
kind.
his coin purse out into his palm because he had exactly 8 gold
He
and
takes it.
only 8 gold.
He is now broke.
Yep.
Thank you. And he hands
And
you the suit.
Cloud will then head back to the
It's
tavern
pr-
with the
it's, pro-
suit.
it's, pro- it's
to...
probably it's probably like noticeably wider than you, but
he,
Maybe
he's
a
gonna
little bit short.
sort of he's gonna sort of try and figure something out with
Amateur tailor. Amateur tailor to Cloud. He just cut some of it off and mended again. Do you have mending?
I don't.
Awesome. Okay, so
No, just like if I like put a pin here, like fold it slightly and put a pin there.
amazing.
So if Leo or anyone comes looking for him, they'll find him doing that
All right.
with his cheap 8 gold suit.
It's not cheap, but like eight gold is still pretty good.
Cheaper
But,
than normal.
It's definitely not fit to you, but it's
Will it
passable?
work though? Will it
It's
work?
a suit. Yeah, it's a suit. And it
What
fits-
type of check would you make to make that fit better?
Probably.
is my-
Disguise kit. No.
Oh, cool. Leo can help then.
No, probably not. What would it be? I actually don't know.
Weavers.
It would be the
Weavers?
tool. The tool. Weavers, yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It is. It's one of the artisan's tools, which I still haven't chosen the one I'm using. But I
Weaver's
have
tools.
artisan's tools. I have artisan. I don't like this. Tool proficiencies have artisan's tools. It doesn't give you a suggestion of. Am I just proficient in all
Whatever
artisan's
you
tools?
want. All of them. All of them.
Can I be proficient in them in all of them?
No,
No.
you can't.
No.
Okay. so-
Can I just become
Yeah, let's
become
just okay.
god of
Okay.
weaving?
So,
Sorry.
Leo and Muffin, what are you two up to? But I love how I didn't say Leo and Atreus, or I said Leo and Muffin.
Leo and Muffin. Ah, yes.
Muffin's there now. Leo and Atreus. What
Yes.
are you two doing?
Leo would probably go with Atreus to find him a suit. Leo has his own suit.
Where is Atreus?
I don't have the money for a suit unless you're gonna hook me up. Hell yeah.
Leo is
Leo has
Leo.
the party's money.
Leo has the party's gold. I also found how much Leo. It was at the top of my sheet. It just didn't. It was share. It has shared
Nice.
question mark on the top of it beside it.
Nice.
Because
So, then I'm
we have 145 gold.
You
And
guys
that's
have 145.
145 gold suits.
We have
So-
140. Shit! I just lost
So-
my head. My iPad. Sorry.
Are you saying
You-
you could get me in 100 gold suit? Because I
I
definitely
just
agree.
died.
the suit's made of gold.
No, we should not.
Leo has found his wallet.
No, we are not spending. You can spend. You can get a good quality suit. Also, Leo's probably gonna get. I don't know. Leo
Solid-
has fine clothing.
so-
but I'm trying to
so-
figure out
solid,
if those are
solid gold
Yeah,
suit.
he's-
But it's just armor.
solid gold suit. Yes. No, you can get an actually good quality tailored suit, like someone else. We don't actually know what happened with them.
So,
But by the way, Orion, you guys have 142 gold. Cloud is refusing to accept any money that he has not earned. Even if you are just buying things for him,
Fuck.
he will refuse it.
I keep
Nice.
on dropping my iPad. I apologize.
so
Yeah,
Atreus, where are you heading for it? Were you gonna see JB?
I'm gonna make him work for it, and then
If Atreus puts Nevercott on the table for someone to go to for a suit,
How does Leo react?
Yeah, how does Leo look?
see. Here's the thing. Leo is a middle ground party. He's not either yes or no to never caught yet. Cause he's slightly suspicious, but he's not suspicious enough. If you want to go work, like if you're doing your own thing, Leo will support you wholeheartedly. He's that type of dad who's just like, I don't like this, but go for it.
Yeah, we still need to actually do the interaction between Atreus and 2B. So we do that after. Or I mean, we can always. No, we can't do the session because it's that far back.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do it later.
It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah, Leo is fine with going with them. He is keeping the gold on himself though, and he is only taking 50 extra out of the pot.
Okay. So, in that case.
Did Leo add a character say that whole thing?
Yes.
Yes. I am fine with going to whoever you want to go to. Just I am going with you because I have my own suspicions about this person, but I am also coming with you because I'm gonna hold on to the gold.
It just
'Cause-
kind of. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. I'm just saying cuz.
I see.
Cuz.
Alright,
Because.
what up, cuz? Anyway, Atreus says, "Oh, well, of course he's suspicious, and no one's fighting that fact. Doesn't mean we can't work with him, though. He's a good resource." And
As long as we keep him at arm's length, then yes.
Atreus nods. And
He
Willow.
did get me a new child though. So Leo says it
So-
awkward.
Muffin, I want to clarify just to since we haven't done that interaction yet. Has Atreus, would he be willing to work with him further?
He would have made the stance. I'm willing to be your contact within the party, and I am willing to work with you further. My party would like to do their own thing. Therefore, if you're interested in working for them, I'll bring it up. But mainly consider me someone working with you.
That works.
Yep.
In that case,
Leo is the definition of true neutral as a chaotic neutral character.
nice.
Bruh.
I mean, if you want to change your
Hey,
alignment, you can.
Mm-mm. He is chaotic neutral for a reason.
Yeah.
But just in party wise, he is true neutral, kind of mix like characters.
Mhm.
He goes with a gut. His goes with a gut.
Okay.
All right,
that's
so
fine.
we're heading to.
Mr. Nevercott. Okay. So, yeah. I would assume that he is probably in the trades ward until I look into the words again and make sure I know which is which for what for what.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yawning portal's in the trade ward, so fair enough, whatever. Okay. So, Atreus, I'd imagine you've probably been here before.
Yep.
It's much better looking place than where Cloud went to. Very high quality clothing in general. Despite being a haberdasher, he has plenty of clothing on display that is made. And that is like very high quality stuff. And he's not currently there, but there are people around browsing. You don't know. He could be in the back of this. God, I have something in my throat now. Okay, I literally felt like something forming in my throat.
Mm.
So he could be in the back of the store. What you do?
I'll go ahead and check the back of the store, just in case, maybe.
You just
Wait,
follow.
Sorry, what was that? I
I'll just head back to the back of the store. While I'm looking around, though, how is the clothing?
like this is definitely a store that nobles shop at. Quality.
I see. Are there nobles in there right now, by the looks of it?
Maybe couple.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so,
Yes.
yes, yes. Okay, so, um,
Oh, I should have done that differently. I forgot to hit the whisper button. I don't know how to delete that. Oops. Oh,
yeah, Twitch can see that.
I
Dad,
don't
ignore
care.
that.
Twitch
Dad,
doesn't.
ignore that.
Dad, ignore that.
Okay, so, um, yeah, I'm assuming you wouldn't just walk into the back. You would probably like ring a bell or something. Would you?
I don't really care if it's logged.
Right?
Hmm?
Or would you have walked in the back?
If there's a bell, yeah, ringed it.
Okay, yeah, you probably would ring the bell.
Ding 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 ding.
And yeah, and after a few moments, the door to the back of the store opens, and the familiar face of JB Nevercott steps out into the front and looks over to the two of you and says, "Ah, welcome. It's good to see you two again. What can I help you with?"
Yes, afternoon, Mr. Nevercott. We were looking to see if I could get suits. We're heading out to a play soon.
Ryan, Mike.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's fine. Go ahead, Atreus.
I said all I need to
I-
say, but
Yeah, suit. Yeah.
was it
Okay.
heard?
Yeah, just go over it again, just in case.
Good afternoon, Mr. Nevercott. I am looking to get a suit. We are heading out to a play soon.
Ah, would it happen to be the fall of Tiamat at the Lightsinger Theater?
That is correct.
Quite a lot of people coming through for that now. I have just to think. What is your price range?
Uh, looks towards Leo.
15 is our almost max. If it needs to be a little bit higher, it can. But 15 is around.
I can work with this. Do both of you need a suit, or only you?
I need mine tailored slightly.
Hmm.
It's gone a little. It's a little
May I see
bit
it?
too big. Leo, yeah, Leo has his suit on him.
Mhm.
He probably brought it because he did know he needed to tailor it. He brings out a suit. There is
Hmm.
it is slightly in the there is I don't know how to explain it. It's a suit tailored for a woman in the best terms.
Yeah.
So there is
Hmm.
there's not as like yeah.
Yeah. He takes it and kind of like unfolds it for a moment to look it over real quick and says, "Oh yes, I can fix this up for you. Probably probably just 2 gold. Will be fine for this.
All right. That would work
I
for
can
me.
definitely take the 15 for a new suit as well. So, yeah, he then nods to both of you and takes the suit back into the back room. Okay. Do you guys want to do anything while you're waiting? Or
Leo's gonna I asked a question and then I never actually managed to go back into I whispered a thing to you.
yeah. No, I don't think so.
All right. That's kind of gonna be a kind of a
If I
question I'm
if
gonna
I
ask
if
a
I
lot this
if
session.
I have something like that in mind, I'm gonna tell you. You don't have to just ask.
All right. Yeah, Leo will glance around and then he's just gonna kind of look around, like just in general, the store.
Mhm.
He's debating on. He knows Cloud won't take one, but he's debating on getting him a better suit than he highly anticipates Cloud getting for himself. But he's like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work at all. So,
You just take a sleight of hand roll to slip him into the suit.
Yeah, just switch these suits.
Whoop.
Sleight of hand check. Take the suit from him. Go to Nevercott. Be like, can you tailor this one too?
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Atris, anything? Doing anything? You were unmuted, then you
Okay.
muted.
Yeah, I know. Accidentally double pressed it. Whoops.
Yes.
I mean, I'd probably be getting measured because, getting sued, right?
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good point. You would probably, yeah, Atris probably would have went back with him then. Oh,
Yeah.
welcome, babe.
Oh, hello, Gabe.
Hello. I'd imagine the
Hi.
Guathiela is probably there too then.
Yeah, Granthiel needs a dress. Leo was gonna say because Granthiel would probably be there. Leo's gonna take another 50. Would have taken another 15 gold.
Okay. In that
Sorry,
case,
I have to like level her up.
that's fine.
It's fine. Just do that kind of silently in the background. Is what I've been doing.
Yeah, you can do it in the background. It's fun. If you need any help, just DM me and I can do that when I have a chance.
All right.
Okay, in that case, I think Gothia would probably be out in the store then with Leo for
Yes.
now. For now, just so that Atreus can get measured alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Would Granthiel need a dress? Yes. Or
I'd
yeah.
imagine so, yeah.
I believe.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
You could also do a suit. Women can wear suits.
It's up to you. In a moment.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a
Hold on,
moment.
just-
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. So, yeah. mm, I'm debating whether I should have everyone except for Muffin mute, not mute, deafen, just so I can. Why buy a suit when you have disguise still? True.
True. But still, because then you can use it multiple times.
Yeah, true. Yeah. For the moment, I'm gonna say yeah. Everyone except for Muffin, hop into the out of session chat for until someone lets you know. So I can do stuff privately without you guys knowing.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah. Not you. Specifically not you.
Also,
specifically not me.
do I take a feat or?
Up to you. Hop into the other channel. You can talk to everyone else.
Oh. Oh, Orion
t-
did.
Yeah, you too, Cloud.
Oh wait, what?
Okay, good. Now I
Might have
just
been easier if we moved up.
yeah,
Anyway.
I probably could have just moved them myself. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, he takes you to the back into the back into the back room. I just said it 3 times. And he probably has you. Are you like wearing any like bulky clothing or anything that would stop you from being measured? What is he wearing?
His clothing is the same is actually very baggy because change shape and he has to
Sure.
constantly fit. He has one size fits all. So
Yeah.
so he kind of has to do that, and also for the first time he changes into his changeling form for the suit.
Yeah.
So
he in reaction to that he says, "Oh, I didn't realize you were a changeling. Interesting. I suppose that'll make it quite easy to get you a suit then."
yes, that is the case. Though fitting it to my natural form is a preference of mine.
I imagine so. So, If you would, just down a bit more lightly so I can get your proper measurements. Then.
He does.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he gets some measuring tools and stuff out to get your proper measurements. Mostly just tape measure, I'd imagine. And based on what I'm actually reading, I'm reading something real quick. um. Okay. He says, so after our last meeting, I had another job come up. If you're interested, that you could do sometime soon. He says. Are you muted?
Yeah, I was, but
Good job.
I was thinking of an answer. My bad.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, well, I'm listening.
Huh. Good. Honestly, it's so easy a gang of street urchins could honestly pull it off. I simply need an expose delivered to a local publisher for the Waterdeep Zoo. No, they're Gaxley Rudderbust. The catch though is I would like it to be delivered without his knowing who wrote it or where it came from. If you're interested, you'll find his office at the corner of Imar Street and Stallion Street in the North Ward. I'd like it to be left on his desk.
All right, so keep that in mind. As you can see, I'm quite suited for that.
Indeed.
That
So yeah.
that was genuinely a pun unintended.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. Anyway,
He probably laughs like that, honestly.
oh, Lord.
And okay. Yeah. He then finishes up taking your measurements and says, "Excellent. If you could have your other friend sent in, and I can take her measurements as well. Then
Right, of course.
I can get back to you soon with your suit and whatever she wishes for." Okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna bring theirs in now.
I,
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello.
Yes, hi.
We will do that again. We will finish that after then. Just that's one of the two things you get. I was helping
Yeah,
Mike and his features.
I was gonna hop into the channel and do that, but I didn't want to leave the call, leave the video call. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So
So that's done for you guys.
and
And-
I'm assuming Atreus would send Gwenthiel in then.
Yep, he walks out. First shape changing into a dwarf. Walks out. It's like.
Was he a dwarf before?
Yeah. Let's go with the dwarf this time.
Okay. All right.
Different race a day.
That's funny.
New look,
It is
new day.
indeed.
Okay. So, I don't have anything for him with Gwenthiel, so we're not gonna do the thing again. So, yeah. He, I'm assuming Gwenthiel would head in then, Gabe, to the back
Hmm?
to get her measurements taken for a dress or suit.
Okay.
Depending
so
on. Oh, sorry.
she prefers suits.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
So she goes into the establishment and she walks up to the tailor and she says, in common, roughly, "I would like measurements for a suit, please."
We already probably did this part because
Yeah.
we got Muffin.
Yeah, you're just heading into the back room.
You're just
for-
getting your measurements, but you would probably want to say it's for a suit, not a dress, unless we already.
Yeah,
we would've said that, I don't know.
JB would have asked if you wanted a dress or a suit.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay, so then he says, wonderful. Would Gwenthiel be dressed lightly enough to have her measurements taken? She's a monk, so I don't know how
Yes.
much she wears. Okay, so yeah, he then in that case he probably just takes your measurements with your clothes on, and
she asks like, well, if you're comfortable with it, I can undress and we can.
Nope. I'm just gonna.
Right.
he
it is
shakes
quick.
his head and says, "No need."
Okay. She just sort of stretches her arms out.
Yeah.
And
Oh, wait.
lets him do his thing.
Leo would
Oh,
have
I
said
just
just
rem-
follow his instructions. Leo would have probably like kind of helped her, be like, just if he asks you to do like a certain like I don't know, Leo doesn't know tailoring that well
I
either.
just remembered. Isn't
If you
Gwent
feel uncomfortable.
crushing on Nevercott?
Just
I'm sorry, what, Cloud?
what?
out of character.
Oh.
What wasn't
Wait,
when
wasn't-
Nevercott first showed up? Wasn't there something like?
She
Yeah,
blushed or something.
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah.
there something like that?
I'm sorry. I must
You
have
forget?
missed something. I must have missed something.
It's
You
your
forgot.
character.
It's what you did.
Forgot.
You said something about her blushing over him or
Yeah,
something.
she started flirting with him.
Yeah.
Leo is glad he's not in the room. Leo is glad he's not. He's worried, but he's not in the room, and he's just like.
Leo just has the door open.
No, Leo trusts
Bad
Granthiel
Dad move.
slightly.
He should
Oh,
have.
yeah.
Very loosely.
Leo very loosely trusts her. Yes. Okay, we should.
So yeah, he's actually very very polite. He doesn't. Yeah, he's just he literally just takes your measurements and then it says, "All right, this should be good." And as I told your friends, I should have your suits ready sometime later. I believe
All right.
the opera is tomorrow night, so you should be quite fine then.
Ah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
she
he's-
just quietly, without like another word, just walks out the door.
It works. It works.
Leo has something to be concerned about.
Leo is always concerned.
She then like
Leo's main character trait is concern. Thank you very much.
she like eventually sees Leo and looks like she just looks like, sort of happy and like sort of she's just like,
She's a tomato.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
Does her face resemble a tomato?
Leo was concerned.
No.
Okay.
Leo
She's
is
not blushing in
concerned.
any way.
Okay.
She's just
Fair enough.
She's just saying
She's
I'm
just
fine.
happy.
Yeah. Just a
Fair enough.
general
Let the girl be
happy
happy.
expression.
Fair enough. Okay.
We're
so
playing D&D. No one's allowed to be happy.
Cough, cough.
Okay, what do you guys do now? So going through this came out.
Huh.
Go on.
I don't know.
Proceed.
We have the day. I can help. You. We have the day. What do? We have the clothing. What time is it now?
I'd say right now it's about
6
so
a.m.
it's not 6 a.m.
No,
now.
that's what
No,
that's what
that's
it happened.
that's what it was before.
That was the whole. Mhm.
Okay, so let's say it's about. So I'd assume you guys probably got up around 6, and let's say it's about after the measurements been taken out at Orion Mike. After the measurements been taken and stuff. Let's
It's
say it's
far
about
away
10.
from my face. What the fuck?
Tilt your nose. Okay. So, yeah. What do you guys want to do? Discuss amongst yourselves. You have the day.
Gwent is like, so I've at least been getting more dexterous, if you will.
You
Yeah.
haven't been. You've been busy the last times we went on jobs and stuff.
Yes,
So-
yes, I have.
So the play is in Giant. So if you don't understand it, probably just we do need to go so you can meet Mert. I apologize.
I'm sorry.
Well, I
what
think
is
I think
it?
Gwenthiel has already met her, hasn't she?
No, yeah, but is
Yeah.
Glanthiel gonna go with us? Because Glanthiel's there, she's probably gonna go with us.
Most likely, yes.
Oh yeah, that's probably what
yeah.
Theo's doing. Theo's probably catching up Glanthiel like in her room, just talking to her about what's been going on with like the Harpers and how the others are joining the Harpers. Maybe they're meeting Mert today.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must be
Oh,
very
tomorrow night.
important.
That's what the opera is
Tomorrow
for.
night.
You
That is
know
yeah,
what?
that is exactly why we're going to the opera.
She looks and she's like, you know what? Just because it's important and it's tomorrow night, I'll be going.
Yeah,
Regardless
I-
of cost.
Yeah, I think Mert
Good.
sent you a ticket as well.
Well, I think I looked on my desk and, well, it must be somewhere I haven't quite, paid.
I probably have it.
Yeah.
I haven't given them out yet.
Yeah.
He's been sending paper birds back and forth. He would probably do the same for you, but I am slightly higher rank and also no common. Speaking of common, I've been busy the past few times you've been asking. And that's probably what Leo will be probably doing for the rest of the day, unless
Here's
the party
a
has something to
fucking
do.
dictionary.
Leo was helping.
Well, if I must say, Cloud,
Is
if
gonna help
you're
you.
busy, of course, may help.
By the way, Cloud is still in his room since no one's come across him. Well, not his room, but the room he's been given
I thought
since
you
no
were.
one's come to look
I,
for
I,
him
thought,
yet.
I thought I thought you were. I thought you were.
going with.
I thought you were gonna say the fancy cheese. Just waiting there. No.
No, he's still trying to mess with the suit to make it look
Mom, come to
better.
me if I'm scared.
Otherwise, Leo, like, if you're busy, like,
I am
do
not
what
busy
you
right
need to
now.
do.
I am not busy right now. I was busy the last 2 times we asked, and I feel bad about that. You are,
well,
you are my child. I should be a good father and help you with this.
Well, she pauses for like a good 30 seconds. She's like, well,
How did
I
elf
mean,
come from half elf?
It's called adoption. It's called adoption. Fuck.
Leo's like, well, she's like uncomfortable, but also like understands that Leo is like trying to like in some way like pay Gwanth back. She's like, well, at this point, seeing as how you're busy with everything. I don't mind it if you're gone for a really long time. Unless I really need you, of course, but, life is life.
Leo mourns. He is bad father. Big sad.
And she's like,
No, I'm joking.
she
But
she's
Leo
like,
is
if
the implication that implication that he's getting from that is probably not the correct implication, just because he knows that her comments off and stuff like that. But some part of him feels like a failure
and
because he should be more. He's not showing it visually though.
he's like awkward about it, or
No, he's not. He's visually not showing the fact that he's feeling like a failure. He basically just smiles and goes, "Whatever you think is best, I am here to support you. If you want to learn from Cloud, you can learn from Cloud. I can probably find something else to do as well."
and Leo, as much as you're stressed about it, to me, you're doing you. And you're not
I
a
am
failure
doing
for that.
myself.
You're doing you.
Yes. All right.
As no one else will.
Yes. Leo doesn't want anybody else to do himself.
Awesome.
All right.
So she just like clarified that for him,
So-
just to like reassure him.
Okay, here's a question though. Is anyone going to be wanting to try and find the Nimblewright that escaped?
That is a question we should probably ask the rest of the group too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because
That is something we
Cromley
can
did
do.
inform you.
Somebody escaped.
Cromley did inform you all that the Nimblewright got away from Girlhunt Villa. It was never even found. They never even saw
Oh
it.
wow.
Cloud is preoccupied with other things at the moment.
If need be, Leo and Gwanth could go together.
No, we should probably go as a whole party as a thing to do that.
Whole party.
Don't split the party, please.
Right. I learned
Sigh.
that from Stranger
I
Things.
mean, technically, we do it every day with people not showing up.
well,
True.
hey, man, I'm
Well,
busy
actually,
at
it's
work.
not so much as we're splitting the party as much as we're swapping the party out with the tavern being like our home hub.
Kind of, yeah.
It's like we come in
actually,
here. Okay,
yeah.
what characters are we
Choose
taking
your
out on this
character.
expedition?
I don't know
Character
how much
select
that can
screen.
go with a copyright.
And hey, man, I'm just saying, I'm busy with work, so I'm allowed.
Okay. So
Anywho,
yeah. So just to hurry things along.
Yes.
Party decision. What do you guys want to do currently?
we should probably at least stay together for now.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we can probably do that. Today we can just take a day because we had the fireball. We probably are like just getting over that as well, and we have the thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we can take a deep breath, just have a day of doing menial tasks of I am creating alchemy stuff and nobody can stop me.
Gwen
So,
could
yeah.
be like exercising in the meantime
Yes.
So
if
yeah,
she really wanted to.
so yeah, if
Oh yeah,
there's
did
any-
we pay up?
Check
Did
for
we
20.
pay up front for the suits, by the way?
I'd imagine so.
All right, so
Um,
that's 15,
I
15 is 30.
imagine that later that day, someone probably comes by the manor with suits, and let me think. I imagine that he probably to the two suits. He couldn't really make any major changes to Leo's, but the two that were being made from scratch. I imagine that they'd probably be in the theme for the fall team at Like they're mostly normal on the outside, but with the coattails, if you look on the inside, they would be they would okay. So the inside of them would probably be colored. The five main colors of Tiamat. I think that's red, white, green, black, and blue. Yeah, and they would probably have like minor designs of each element for the five chromatic heads of Tiamat.
This is out of character and slightly off topic, but does anyone find it weird how the goddess of chromatic dragons has 5 heads, one for each dragon color, but the god of metallic dragons is just platinum?
Tiamat is I don't think either of them
She's
were initially gods. So I mean, in Tiamat, people think that Tiamat may have like literally gave birth to the other dragons, other chromatic dragons. I think
yeah,
she's
she's
probably also where
just
Hydras
chromatic.
came from. She's probably also where Hydras came from.
I nodded and then realized my camera's not on because my camera's having issues or my computer's having issues.
It's fine.
Oops.
Civ, on
What?
that actually, they say it comes from a different dragon god, Hydras.
Shut up.
We're
Dude.
gonna move on.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Okay. So, so in that case, do you guys just want to skip ahead to the opera?
yes, probably. By the way, this is Leo's suit in kind of color. It's a little bit of the greenish blue
And
or
this one?
greenish. Yeah,
Let's
I don't have the bottoms.
fun. Pretty much a basic men's suit.
It is the most basic suit because he doesn't like
Yeah.
looking highly fancy.
Yeah.
But it's
Gwen,
kind of colored-ish towards hers. Yours would be whatever Civ just said, by the way, Gwen. So don't try to describe your suit.
Yeah, true.
Leo just had a previous suit because
Though-
Leo.
Yeah, they all kind of look like that, but like the coattails in the back kind of look like that.
Yeah,
They have that theme.
yeah.
Just so it's not like blatantly just for this thing. It's general, but also has that theming.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So in that case, we'll hop overhead to the fellow Tiamat. Yeah. Later the next night, on the night of green grass.
Wait. It's the green grass. Does
It is
it
green grass.
arrive? Did it
We'll get to that.
arrive yet?
We'll get to that.
Fuck.
We'll get to that.
we're getting to it.
Let me check real quick if there's anything significant for the day of green grass. I know I checked this before, but I never memorized it. So, green grass is a festival to welcome in the first day of spring in the calendar of Harptos. Traditionally, the wealthier people brought up flowers to give to the less wealthy, who either wore them or spread them on the ground to encourage the deities to usher in the summer. So yeah, very flower day.
The flowers on Leo's suit now make sense.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'd imagine there's kind of flowers everywhere. Anyway, like generally people selling flowers and some just flower petals having been torn off for decoration, floating through the air.
Mhm.
And yeah, so nothing too major for that holiday. Well, it's a festival, but nothing major.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, and then later that night, you guys head to Lightsinger Theater, which I want to remember where. I don't care where it is. It doesn't matter where it's at. So,
Doesn't matter. We're just there. We teleport.
yeah,
Plot.
just teleport. Yeah. Okay. So, heading in, it's actually like a pretty big what is it called? Like the theater auditorium. I think it'd be an auditorium.
It's
Right?
auditorium.
Yeah.
It's auditorium, yeah.
Yeah.
As
So
someone,
it's pretty big,
as a
and
theater
it's
nerd, yes.
yeah, it's all the walls are kind of have decorations up and stuff. Ornate, pretty ornate stuff, really. Like, this is a pretty high class theater. There are plenty of nobles out here for this, and I'd imagine that most of the decorations would be for the various heads of Tiamat, and actually some from stuff that you coming through, you would know that apparently the set piece for Tiamat herself is has a main operator and then one for each head. And supposedly the heads will breathe their respective elements.
This could never go wrong.
Yeah. So the play is primarily about the forces of the Sword Coast coming together with the metallic dragons and to fight off the cult of the dragon, I believe, in their effort to steal wealth in order to summon Tiamat. And in fact, the major climax at the end of Act 1 is the reveal of Tiamat herself. Little Tiamat boss. No. No. And yeah, just as the advertisement says, this is a massive set piece with all of the heads animated and moving around. They probably could have made it look like a literal version of Tiamat, but it's pretty stylistic. And in fact, the heads do in fact breathe the respective elements. And in fact, the scene ends with an ensemble piece sung by all 5 heads in Giant.
Leo was enjoying the show because he knows Giant.
Yes.
Gwanth is just vibing, despite not knowing
Despite
Giant.
despite not knowing Giant, it's still a fairly, you can get the gist of it. I can walk through the general. So, in general, the first act is primarily the Cult of the Dragon gathering up treasure, taken from people all across the Western Heartlands and Sword Coast, and the plan being to summon Tiamat, with the act ending with Tiamat being summoned. And then, after that, the lamps of the room turn up for the first intermission. And by now, I'd assume you guys have probably been able to work out the location of Private Box C. And yeah, nothing. You haven't noticed anything or anyone unusual around, as in anyone that you would know from being a Harper. And the location of the box makes it impossible to see what may be inside from outside. I'm assuming you guys head out.
Leo will take the lead, but yes. If people don't
Gwanth
mind,
will
Leo taking the
follow.
lead.
Yeah. There's no one like stopping you from going in. And the private box is it's a pretty luxurious spot, obviously meant for nobles. But inside you only see a familiar face in the rotund form of Mert.
Finally.
You found him.
Finally!
Oh,
Didn't take like 5 years.
Took you a month, but you found
Yes.
him.
go!
And yeah, as you head in, Mert speaks up and says, "Ah, hello, Leo. It's quite good to see you again. And you as well, Gwenthio.
It's nice to see you too. Too bad I couldn't have got a. Sorry. These are our companions. And
Wonderful.
Leo kind of steps slightly to the side and
Wonderful.
lets. Or two of a few. We are missing one. He had. Wait,
Yes.
wait. What is happening with Dad?
I believe Thagnum decided to head to see the Blackstaff.
All right. One could not come. He had a prior engagement, and
Hmm.
the
Hell just
other
doesn't like people.
the other you did not know about, so I did not think. And he was also just creating explosions at home. Yes.
Quite. I hope that he was not the cause of the fireball that struck your
No,
car.
no, 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 no.
Yes.
He was not.
Yes, I believe.
That was his own.
Yes. Quite a tragedy, that.
Mm.
And I believe that you all have figured out who was the cause of that, however. Correct?
Indeed. Zentarum Guild or Xanthers? Which one is it? It is. It's no. Xanthers was the other one looking for them, but it was Zentarum Guild.
It was, from what you've found out, it was most likely the Growlhuns specifically doing it. Not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh.
Yeah.
The Growlhuns were the main cause.
Hmm.
With the assistant or the actual person who did it was a nimble right
Ah,
who
yes.
went rogue from its creator,
Hmm.
who was another nimble right, who is a person, basically.
Yes. Yes. Well, enough about that. Enough about that gloomy event. You three. He says, looking to Cloud. Cloud and Atreus. Then I would assume, right? You too.
Yes, us three.
Uh,
Yes.
yes. The three of the two of you. Okay. Are you aware of who we are?
I can't really say I've heard of your group before. Out of character, before coming here, my brain is. Leo told us before coming here about the Harpers,
Yes,
right?
Leo told you a little bit about the Harpers.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, right then. Right then, my friends. I shall try to tell thee of something of what it is to be a Harper. You see, Harpers work against villainy and wickedness wherever they find it. But we work ever mindful of the consequences of what we may do. We find all beings should walk free of fear, with the right to live their lives as they wish. God damn it, hold on. Give me a second here. Sorry about that. Mel was calling me.
Just fine.
Yes. All right. So, yeah, I think that was a good portion of what he was saying. So, did anybody say anything?
Uh,
No,
I mean,
Leo knows these things.
Yeah, of course. He's mostly speaking to Cloud and.
Yeah, I
Atlas.
know. Yeah, but Leo doesn't really
did he
add
actually
anything.
say anything? I heard you say, "Let me tell you something of what it means to be a Harper," and then you got a call.
No, there was. He said.
I said a good bit
stuff.
there.
He said a
I
good
did.
bit.
I must have cut out then because I didn't hear any of it.
Yeah, I'll read through the code, the rough what I said. Harpers work against villainy and wickedness wherever they find it, but they work ever mindful of the consequences of what they do. All beings should walk free of fear, with the right to live their lives as they wish. The rule of law aids peace and fosters freedom so long as the laws are just and those who enforce them lenient and understanding. That's what I got through, roughly.
Okay.
Did it say anything?
So you're like uh you're like a whole group of heroes basically?
I
You could.
wouldn't say heroes quite so.
Whatever it
We're
takes to
tough
foster,
love.
whatever it takes to foster good, a Harper will do. No extreme is good,
Beef.
but for freedom to flourish, all must be in balance. The powers of the realms, the reaches of the cities, and the wilderlands into each other, and the influence of one being over another. We may not always do what is immediately good, but whatever we do is to foster good for all. Freedom is a multiversal right, of course.
I want to steal a thing that's not a thing. He's treated as a thing.
You want to steal a thing?
I thought I meant to mute there. I meant to
Leo
mute
just
there.
Leo just mumbling to himself.
Yeah, Leo's like, yeah, crime.
Crime. Cloud, Mattress, anything?
Got nothing else to say about that.
Well, if Cloud has nothing to say, Atreus says. Well, if that is what you're all about, then yes, I'm willing to work with you.
Excellent. And you? He turns to Cloud.
I don't see any reason not to.
Well
Wonderful.
then, welcome.
Wonderful. In that case, I will give you this. He pulls out a few leaflets of paper, and says this is the full Harper Code, which I have read somewhat to you. And he hands
I need to reread
one
it.
to each of you two. I can read the whole thing to you if you want.
Just send me a link. I can read it post session, probably.
The only parts I didn't actually get to was freedom is a multiversal right, though the Harpers can spread themselves with less freedom than those they work to protect when the need presents itself. Harpers police their own. A Harper who hears the call of personal power can no longer hear the sweet song of the harp. A Harper who sees his power and holds it above all else is a traitor to the harp. Traitors must die for freedom to live. Without a pass, no being can appreciate what they have and where they may be going. That's the only time I didn't get to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Finish reading something else real quick. Hold on.
Ethan keeps walking to the door. And keep running to greatest.
Okay, and he speaks up and says, although we must fight and sometimes do things that are not always of the best, it seems often enough to keep our sword, and our tempers both sharp enough. Yet, know ye, all of us fight when we must, or die. Moreover, ye only hear of blades drawn and death and spells hurled, and never know of the many, many times that a quiet word or a skillful deal has turned enemies aside from each other, forced a way clear when where none was before, or distracted foes from the meager task of tearing each other's throats out. That is the true Harper way, subtle and quiet, behind the shouting. Trust and wisdom, and outfoxing others is what we deal in.
And Gwanth, of course, after a little bit, goes like, I can stand by that.
You are
You're
part
already a
of the Harper
Harper.
scam.
Well, she's just agreeing
True.
with.
Yeah.
She's in agreement,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. And so, it says, it's up to you. If both of you can stand by these codes, then I would be happy to welcome you into our order. Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right. Atreus seems to think about it for a few moments before he says, "Is this something we could do along with any other affiliations we have?"
Ah, yes. I believe you all have an affiliation with the Grey Hands, correct?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I wouldn't have joined that if I knew I wasn't allowed.
They are good. Though we may not share the exact same goals or the same methods, I'm sure that our beliefs match up well enough.
Atreus seems to think on it for a little bit more before he just nods and says, "All right, then I guess for the time being I'll join."
Excellent. In that case, he also pulls out two pins for each of you, bearing the symbol of, I believe it's a crescent moon with a harp in the middle.
Wait, what were the pins that we got, by the way, as well? Or what was the pin that more
Retcon, you already had them.
retcon I already had? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait.
Shut up.
You said they're pins that are harp shaped?
They have the symbol of a crescent moon with a harp in the middle.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I take it.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Everyone should already have I'm gonna say everyone should already have at least two renown currently. Yeah.
Do what?
Wait, do I add that on to?
No,
wait,
you
wait, do I
already
add
you already have
two?
plenty.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm saying everybody should already have them. Have that at
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
Because they did help me with help us with the other one.
Yeah.
That's the necklace charm, not a pin, but that's I have
Yeah.
posted the thing.
Yeah. And okay, and he says, "Well then, well that's out of the way. Are you all interested in staying for the show? The rest of the show?"
I am fine staying if everybody else is fine staying.
I
Yeah.
am also fine staying.
Excellent. If you wish, you may stay here with me in the private box. I imagine it's quite a better seat than in the rows.
So Harper's also have a renown level, right?
Yeah.
We would be at renown 1.
Two.
Two.
Well,
We would have 2 renown.
Yeah, you have 2 around currently.
3 is the first level.
Yep, you're all watchers. That's the first rank.
Except for me.
Yes.
That's only because of retconning a lot of shit. It happens.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, in that case, yeah. Okay, so as the intermission ends and the opera continues, the story continues with some good dragons, metallic ones, helping the combined forces of the Sword Coast to stave off the chromatic dragons, while the heroes confronted the cult and subsequently the battle against Tiamat herself at the Well of Dragons. Yeah. Yeah,
If at any point it seems like Cloud could get a somewhat private word with what's his name again?
Mert.
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 With Mert,
Yeah.
he would sort of
Mert.
motion to ask him
Mayor.
something.
Okay. I'd imagine you could get that after the play. Yeah. The end of the play though is this epic stylistic battle with the actual one thing I don't think I actually mentioned before that because there's a lot of giants in the play, the actors who are playing giants were mostly humans and elves, and to keep the scale, the human characters in the story are played by halflings and gnomes.
Awesome. That's fucking awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah, and as I was saying, the end is actually a big climactic battle between the giants and humans against Tiamat after having defeated the cult of the dragon. Yeah. So after that, I imagine we'll be fine speaking with you in private, Cloud.
Okay, once I'm able to, he would look a bit. Cloud looks a bit sort of awkward as he's asking this. So you said the Harpers stretch to everywhere, right? Well, what do you know about do you have any influence in the Underdark?
Truth be told, the Harpers have been spread quite thin in the past decades. And in fact, I believe we are quite few in number here in Waterdeep even. I believe we do have some agents in Skullport, however. Why do you ask?
It's just a while back my sister went into the Underdark to looking for answers because, well, she wanted to know where our mom came from and why she just left us one day, but no one's heard from her since. So,
Yeah, I cannot promise this, but it may be possible to have an agent keep an eye out for her, if you wish.
that
She
would
most
be
likely,
great.
if she went to the Underdark, she most likely would have gone through Undermountain into Skullport from there. I can't promise I cannot promise that, as I said, we are spread quite thin. But I can do what I can.
Anything's really better than what I have now.
Yeah. Okay. He nods and gets up and wipes his yeah. He nods to you and says, well, I hope you and your friends enjoy the show. And he heads out. Unless anyone has anything else to say to him. Once he leaves the room, I imagine, because
my
thing of
my
conflicts.
urge is to say, give me more paper birds, but I cannot actually buy those now. Gib stack, please.
Yeah. He
Leo
pulls one out and hands it to you. There you
Yes. Aha!
go. He preempts the
I
question.
don't want. He knows Leo. Leo knows Mert, and Mert knows Leo enough to be like, there's a glance
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah.
there's a glance, it's a sigh, and this is like, yep, here.
He winks at you as he does
Leo
it.
kind of, yeah, Leo kind of wants to talk about Nim and that situation
Does he mention it?
because what?
Does he mention it?
He kind of mentioned it in his discussion.
Yeah.
About
He actually has something for that.
what fireball.
He actually has something about that. He has after he hands you the paper bird and winks at you for that, he says, I heard that Nimblewright escaped from Grahund Manor. Were you planning on looking for it?
We were, yes.
Good. I recently got word that it was seen in the dock ward. It is my understanding that you have some way of tracking it.
Yes.
Good.
That is something I want to talk to you about as well, because it's the Nimblewright itself was created by another Nimblewright who has a level of consciousness not normally found in other constructs. And almost human in nature, and they're treating it like it's an object, and it, to me, with that level of consciousness, it is unbearable to see someone treat them as an object more than their own person, when they could figure out a way to create another Nimblewright. I don't know for sure. I'm not well informed on Nimblewrights themselves.
They are quite a recent development for constructs. It is my understanding that they come from a specific wizard, in fact. You believe this construct has
it seems sentient in its own
yes.
right. It
Sentient
showed
constructs are not
emotion.
unheard of. This Nimblewright is in possession of the Temple of God, correct?
Yes.
I believe I could.
If we can do anything.
I believe I'll have someone sent to perhaps speak with this construct. Perhaps we could convince the temple to part with it some way. If it truly seems conscious, however, then we may have to make them part with it. In some way.
And that is why I brought it up, because freedom and all that.
Of course. But yes.
What
on...
does Mert know Leo enough to know his urges to adopt everything?
Probably try to adopt Mert at some point.
No, Mert's too old.
Yeah. um.
Probably did a father act with Mert for a second, and it was like, why are you doing this? You weren't the whole disappearing act and Bio acting like a dad and just
Yeah.
sighing all the time. But yeah,
Yeah.
would
So-
Bert? Yeah, there is that
I
look
imagine.
in
I
Leo's
imagine they
eyes, like,
I imagine Bert's probably been your contact for a good while. Like, yeah, it's probably he's probably the one who first recruited you. So yeah,
mhm.
good while. You probably know each other well, more or less.
Yes. So he probably sees the look in my eyes of adopt, must.
Yeah. So he says, that will be dealt with. So, for now, focus your efforts on
The other
the one.
number, right? Yes.
Yes, the one found in the duckwood.
Mm.
If there's a chance that these are truly conscious, try not to harm it. But if it comes to that, if it was willing to set off a fireball in Trosco Alley, it may come to force. Do what you can.
Yes. My goal is to not harm it. But yes, as we said, anything.
And he nods and says, good, well, good night to you, Leo, and to the rest of you as well. And then he leaves. He heads out.
Mhm.
Puts his hat on. Heads out.
Yes.
Of course, Gwynth is like, well, we must protect the balance at all costs. Consider.
Yes.
I love how that's like that is touching Gwen's character to just not like to be that type of person. I love it so much. I love Quanthiel's character. All right.
Yes.
So wait. So
I think by
we
now. I
did
think by
that
now.
after the thing. Then.
Yeah. Wait. What?
We
After
Cloud
what?
was gonna talk to after the
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
ended.
That's after Cloud.
No, I already did that.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
came. He
but
came out and then talked to you all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's see.
Oh, my computer turned off.
Okay. The fuck? Okay, that's weird. This thing just sent me back a day, and
Oof.
okay then. I'll have to
I
figure
clicked
that
the
out. I'll have to figure that out later because it says first day when it should be the
I hit a button
last
by accident.
day.
Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, by now, first of green grass, wonderful. Oh boy, I hope it doesn't make green grass into a 30-day month again. Okay, so I think by now, that would have been at night, so it's probably about 7 by now. Still light out, but not early by any means. What do you do as you guys are heading out of the theater?
Cloud just seems a bit lost in thought from what he was talking with Mer about.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Um.
unless some of you purposely eavesdropped, who have tried to keep it out of
Did
earshot.
anybody eavesdrop?
No.
Anybody else?
Not
I will say
purposefully,
Gwynth
no.
does not attempt to do such a thing.
Leo
Atreus, I didn't
wants
hear
to
you.
know.
I didn't catch what you said,
Oh, sorry.
Atreus.
I said not purposely, no.
There, yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Leo.
Leo doesn't. Leo is
He's
dad and is
curious?
concerned. He's concerned and curious. Yes, but he
Wonderful.
doesn't press the issue. He glances at Cloud slightly, with a slightly like a tilted head of is everything okay? But if Cloud doesn't want to share, he doesn't try to get him to share.
Okay. Cloud?
I've got nothing else.
So, are you guys going to head back to Troll Skull Manor, or what are you planning on doing?
Do we have enough time to go check out Dockward
If you'd like to.
in, like, just before it's extreme night? Because people need enough sleep.
Sure. Go ahead. In that case, where do you want to head down into the Dockward? Show me. On the map.
I don't have the map open because I'm doing character stuff. Give me a second. Dockward. Anybody else have an idea? I'm just trying to find it right now.
I mean, we have the nimble rod detector. The best we can do is walk around with it and wait till it activates.
Remind me how far is the distance? Was it 300 feet?
I think it was like
I think it was 300 because we were outside of the gates and it activated for the manor.
Okay.
I found Dockward.
I'm trying to check exactly how far stuff would be. So, would you be walking down Snow Street?
Can I try and cast locate object and search for it that way?
Is it an
It's
object?
not an object; it's a person. It's a
know,
construct.
Yeah, it's
I think you have
construct,
to be familiar with it specifically, like the specific object. Are you able?
Kind.
Are you able to specify nimble right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? Sure. How far away can you?
1,000 feet.
Stand in the middle of Dockward. We need to stand in the exact center of Dockward to do this.
Let's just like walk around. I got 10 minutes.
True.
Easy.
Yes.
So, do you learn the specific location?
Yes, but it is of the nearest one. So if there's multiple of them, then
Of
we
the
have a
nearest
problem.
one.
The nearest one.
Tell me
Where
exactly.
is-
Tell me exactly on the where you are on the street. Use a pointer.
How do you point again?
X.
Point. Oh, there you go. That's how. Cool.
Okay, yeah. So X and then click to ping. So tell me exactly where you want to start.
I'll leave that up to Leo, because they were leading us places.
Am I seriously? How? Okay, I want
I
to
don't
be.
know.
Okay, so where is the Church of?
Oh, you're on this other side of the city from Temple Gond.
All right.
Yeah. This
So-
roughly right here would be the center of the Dockward, because it's got the Dockward.
We might want to. We might want to. We probably might want to start. But it might be better to start on one side and sweep. So we might want to start near the docks themselves. Because then we can get that area and then sweep back. So I have no clue if it's going to be on the main street, because that's the main street and it's a wanted criminal / construct.
It's
Run away.
1,000 feet outward, so you would get a pretty decent area, and you can walk, of course.
Yeah. All right, we can start in the center and move outwards.
Okay. So I'm assuming he would be about here then, when he casts it.
Yeah.
And to clarify, it gives you the exact location. In fact,
the nearest one.
in fact, can you
Yeah, I can.
see the thing in the thing? Just hit the button for it, the dice button.
Yes. One moment while I.
I wanna
head
be
to the
sure.
spells.
I want to make sure it can actually do it for the nimble right. Locate object. Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense direction to location. As long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you, it's in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can look at a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Okay. I think that would work. I actually watched another campaign where they tried this, and the DM said no for locate object, but I don't think that's right. I think that's fine. So yeah.
Awesome DM, Paul.
So
Pog.
from here, from the center here,
Wait,
it's heading this way. Not heading this way. It's like this direction. And as you head up
do the
through
nimble
here,
rights have any lead in them?
why?
Because lead is actually a counter to locate object.
Is it?
At the bottom of the spell.
No, that's
If
It is
any
spelled-
thickness of lead, even a thin
blocks
sheet
a
blocks a direct path.
a direct path. And I don't think there's a big enough sheet of lead to stop you from going down the alleys.
Well,
I mean,
it wouldn't
like,
wouldn't mean that
in a direct
like
path.
direct path, like straight line from the caster to the object.
I don't think there would be enough lead to stop a direct path from it. Yeah.
Just it's something to keep in mind.
It's whatever. So, in that case, you would be able to sense that it is somewhere here.
Somewhere in Three Daggers Alley.
Yep.
Is it moving?
Stationary.
Well, I guess we know exactly where we need to rush to then.
Atreus
Indeed,
is
yeah.
going to close his eyes and say, "One moment, let me do something." And and then he is going to use the fucking wild companion and
Ooh.
yeah, and summon a owl.
An
Which
owl?
which will fly over to Three Daggers Alley with a bird's eye view.
Okay.
Yeah, and once it flies there, I'll look through its eyes.
Okay, let me do something really quick. Let's see. So, with the bird's eye view over the alley, I'm going to. Actually have this map here set up. Which, hold on, I'm gonna do a thing. Real quick, hold on, just a moment. Okay. I'm gonna activate this map, and you guys probably won't be able to see it yet, but I'm just going to throw down a token or an owl and try and give Atreus control over it. Wait, can you see out of the eyes?
If he actively does it,
I cannot.
which he is.
Well, see through the
Is the-
eyes, yes, because it's a
You can see.
familiar.
Oh, it's a familiar. Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah,
In that case,
it's basically a familiar.
okay.
It's a druid familiar.
So why did this thing only gives me a giant owl, a skeletal giant owl, a skeletal owl bear, a skeletal two-headed owl bear, a snowy owl bear, and a
I'm
two-headed
fine with
owl
being
bear?
a skeletal.
Can it be
I'm fine with
can it
being
be a giant
skeletal
owl?
Two-headed owl
Can
bear.
it be a giant owl?
Oh, I guess it could be that one too, but giant two-headed owl bear sounds cooler.
I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a giant owl.
Oh, it's so
You know,
beautiful.
It's only.
giant owl
I'm
is
assuming
so
it can't
pretty.
attack.
Your
Can it?
everyday night.
I'm assuming it can't attack. Can
Um,
it? Can it attack?
No, because it's. a
Okay, so that's fine
familiar.
then. That's fine then. So in that case, for now, I'm just
Giant
gonna get
owls can speak Sylvan.
awesome. In that case, I'm gonna give
Your
Twitch.
average everyday Waterdeep night skeletal owlbear
Okay, I need to
perched
actually.
on the rooftops.
I need to edit the settings for this thing, I guess. Vision and
Wait, why is that stat block in the game now that I think about it?
what?
The two-headed skeletal owlbear.
I guess I'm just gonna represent it. I'm gonna link the actor data, I guess. There we go. So Twitch can see now into the alley. And now I just gotta make you the no, don't export, please. I'm struggling. Okay, muffin. Owner. Oh, let's do owner. Can you see now?
Uh, no. You can put down my token. We can just say I'm an owl.
Are you on the map yet? Like, is it
I've-
actually has the
I'm
map
not,
actually
I'm-
loaded?
It's a gray screen.
Yeah.
It's a gray screen. Oh. Well, in that case, for now, I'm just gonna do this theater of the mind then. So, since Twitch can see, I am gonna do the thing. So, flying down through the alley. Oh God, Twitch zoomed in very close. It's this is a fairly there's no one here, like just walking around, like, and almost none of the homes have doors on this side. Like, it's like no one walks through this alley. In fact, has anyone Atreus, have you lived in the dock
Okay,
before?
the map has loaded in for
Oh.
me now, but
You can't
it's
see
all
anything.
black,
Yeah,
like
you can.
pure
You're not gonna.
shadow.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see anything. So, Atreus, can you see?
I cannot. So I've still
Oh,
just been vibing.
You know what? In that case, I
Oh.
am
Okay,
just gonna.
I am able to see
Oh.
now. I don't know what you did, but
Wait, you can see now? I've tried deleted it.
yeah.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Siva wheezing.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Okay. I'm gonna throw down Atreus, and you can. Yeah. You're an owl. Atreus is an owl. Which you
I'm
could have
an
wild
owl.
shaped, so.
All right.
Atreus doesn't have any sight here apparently. I don't know why that is. Wait, can you see?
Yes. Wait.
That's weird.
That has not expanded
Please,
the
please stop.
darkness,
Please
so-
stop. Stop.
Unless that's
I'm
a
trying.
wall.
I'm trying to edit your token.
I am stopped.
Please hold.
I see. I'm holding.
Vision. Okay, you should be able to see. How far? Wait. It's still daylight, so it should be visible. You should be able to see anyway.
It doesn't.
It's
I think owls have dark vision anyway.
it's 7 and it's still daylight.
Yes. Wait. This should just be visible anyway. Hold on. I'm just gonna turn on global illumination. Where the fuck is it? What the fuck? Where's it at? Unrestricted vision range. Here we go. There we go. Is it? Can you see now?
I can see now. Yes.
The whole map.
Whole
Okay.
map.
So now you should be able to move.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna just flying through. You would have been able to. You would have been able to see. There is, in fact, a nimble right here, covered in a pile of trash. It's just there.
Ash.
Like it's just like collapsed on the ground, covered in trash, in a trash pile.
Ah, I see. It so that isn't the one. What the fuck?
I mean,
Actually,
might be the one.
Is it yeah, it might be the one. Is it moving or anything? What if
it's like
the owl? Hmm?
it. It isn't like it just looks like it's. They can't sleep. So it doesn't. It like moves on occasion, but it doesn't like It just looks like it's just collapsed here. Are you like
Alright.
landing in the alleyway?
No, 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 no. This is
Okay.
just flying. Sorry,
Yeah,
if
you're
you
just
if
flying
you
by.
want its landing spot,
Okay,
probably
good,
would land right there.
good.
And it's probably gonna hang out there and wait for the others to come.
Are
Are
you
you- are
gonna
you-
show us where to go?
Yeah, Atreus is like, all right, I know where we're supposed to go now. By the way, as a local, does Atreus know what Three Daggers Alley is?
Have you lived in the dockboard before?
Dockboard is super cheap, right?
Yes,
Most of the
Sultan's.
time. Then yes, he would have lived there. That would
Yes,
have been
and in
his
fact,
first
and in
stay,
fact, then I actually have a thing for you then that you would know.
Leo probably also would have.
Good
I
then.
actually don't remember where I don't actually remember where Leo's old house, like old place, was before circus.
So you would know there's actually a So you would know about the daggers, then, um. And there is a verse that people tend to sing around the area in case you ever have to go through their daggers alley, or you just wind up in there. And I'm going to send that in here, and not in deep speech. Common. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that you all know that. Set probably Gwyneth, but yeah.
Second glint's good and fair. Gone one moment, then
And in
there.
fact,
Third waits in the shadows caves.
and in fact, I kind of just threw that down there. It would probably be further down the alley. So here, I'll do it up here. As it just slowly phases through the walls. And I'll put Altrius up here. Altrius. Just kind of
Not
collapse
gonna
on the
comment.
ground.
Oh wow.
A guiding bolt hit. I'm kidding.
You guiding bolt the number right.
Yeah.
Do you want to like try and get a closer look at it?
Sure. Since I'm looking at it.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Oh shit, do I use the owl's or mine? Because I'm looking through the owl's eyes.
Yours, just so yours, just for simplicity, just use
Okay.
yours.
Oh, great, because I have expertise in that now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it looks pretty scratched up. Like the daggers have probably attacked it, but now they're mostly leaving it alone apparently. And you have not been able to see, you have not seen the daggers anywhere. You've seen a fucking corpse on the ground though. The map has.
I see.
Yes.
So so this verse, is this something they sing while going through the alley?
Around, just to know about it.
Around. Okay, just to know about it. Okay.
I'd also like to note, what you guys are thinking what to do. This map and that verse were made by a Redditor known as Dr. Mowinkle about 5 months ago. So thank you to them for that.
Yee. One by waits by the stone stair. Where is that on the map? I'm just trying to
You
look on the
can't
map.
see
'cause
the
I'm-
map.
I can.
Wait, what?
I
Oh.
can see the map. I'm
Well,
not trying
don't-
to look at the map.
yeah.
I'm not gonna look
Don't
at the
look at
map.
the
I
ma-
was
just
I
don't
was
look
kind
at
of
the
just
map.
scrolling around randomly. I'm stuck in this area with a well. Is what I'm right now looking at. I don't know if that's the right area in general because I don't see the nim.
Boom.
There. Boop. There you go. I'm there. I don't know. I can see the map though.
Darkness.
Darkness. I see only darkness, except for I see a little bit of the corner of the map, but that's fine. I see red roof.
Okay.
I see
Are you guys gonna
red
head in?
roof.
Are you guys going to? I'm assuming. Actress, would you have like dispelled the familiar and came back and talked with them, or?
I can have the familiar up and walk with them. So
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you can't
It's,
see
so
your eyes
it's-
though. But yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no. Well,
Well,
since
you can
Cloud
transition
is
back. So
It's what. Yeah, just tell me what you guys are doing. Anytime now.
the,
Leo's gonna follow Atreus.
to
He's
the
gonna
alley.
kind of, yeah, he's gonna mumble the kind of the what he knows. Like he's trying to figure out. Like he's never been in Three Dagger Alley, or maybe he has. I don't know.
Probably not.
Hand
There's typically
on
There's typically not a
his-
reason to go through Three Dagger Alley, and that's like almost no part of the alley has to be walked through. Like you can, if you look at the map, you can see there's like bridges built along the roofs in some places, like near Million by the well, where people avoid going down on the ground level.
No, I don't see that because you boot me over to a corner.
Well, you'll see it later.
Oh yeah, I see
You know
that.
this. You know this.
All right. I just realized my house should be 32 because I forgot to add it. There you go. Fixed
So-
health.
Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are heading in, so I'm going to plop down the tokens. And
Mhm.
I guess I'll just throw Atreus back here.
Yeet.
Not on the roof. Leave down here.
Da, 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 you know you like it,
I
you
didn't move. You put me there.
Huh?
The fuck?
I know I
You
did.
put me there, bitch.
I know.
Can I? I wanna. I
So
wanna go back on.
that would be Atreus, Cloud, Gwynth, Leo, and there we go. So you can just have the owl about. I'm not gonna put a token down for it. Everyone can see that, right?
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
already see, but yes.
Yes. Okay. So yeah. If you guys want to go on, head down. Assuming you can move.
Don't
Don't
just run! Don't just run!
Let's not. Let's not do that.
But yeah, just
start
keep-
rapidly pressing the up arrow.
I forgot.
He just
my
starts bolting down the alley.
So just with the rhyme, where would I know where each of those locations would be, or that poem?
I don't think you've ever. You probably wouldn't have intended to come down here ever, so I don't think you would have. But no.
All right. One waits by the stone stair. Look up. Lest you get the tear. Okay.
So I'll read it just in case. No, but now everybody's read it. One waits by the stone stair. Look up, lest you get a tear. Second glints golden and fair. Gone one moment, then there. Third waits in shadow's cape. Only by light does it take shape. Hope you kept up your tally to ever make it out Three Daggers Alley.
What does the tally mean? Tally of knowing where all three are?
Mm.
Is there like what would I roll to figure that out? How to decipher code?
You roll brain. Alternatively,
This is
you could just keep walking down the alley.
no. Then we get attacked.
You're probably going to get attacked anyway.
Valid.
Let's just murder our way through.
Just kill the
Flame-
knives.
No.
Flaming
no.
sphere, let's go!
I
No,
do
we're not
have-
murdering our way through.
Just
I
kill
do
the
have-
daggers.
I do have like 20 agility though.
Just kill the
Alright,
daggers.
so no, we just mentioned how we don't kill things like try not to kill things as harpers. Like,
Meanwhile, Cloud is breakdancing.
yes.
He clips up onto the roof. Okay, can we please just go?
Yes, let's go.
Figure out the poem as we go. If you make
Yep.
mistakes, we deal with it.
Yep, let's go.
Boop. 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 Walking. Do I have to move you guys, or can you-
Into a crocodile?
I need to move myself.
It-
Is that just a fucking crocodile?
Leo just
Just-
bolts ahead.
No, I didn't even touch my teeth. What the heck?
Siva's moving you.
Siva! Siv!
Come on, we gotta keep moving.
Yes, I'm
Ah,
me-
ah, ah,
We made
ah,
it.
if you want to move
Actress.
me, you can move me. Just I'm following the rest.
Yes, yes. Don't be moving that far at once. Come on, guys. I only did that
I'm
because you weren't.
using the arrow keys to move, so.
Yes. So,
I'm following slightly behind everybody.
I
as
feel
you,
like
so yeah, as you
I
turn the
feel
corner,
like every single time I play a fucking RPG with my dad, where I'm just running around ahead of him, waiting for him to catch up because he decided to stop to pick like 20 flowers.
La-di-da-di-da.
nice. So yeah, as you turn the corner, you do in fact notice the stone stair and the dead body. Yeah.
Look
Do you
up lest you
just-
get a tear. So, can I look around?
If you'd like to.
Right.
Perception chalks.
Perception chocks.
Yeah.
Yes. Perception
Perception.
chocks.
Perception check. Okay. Gunthiel got a 22. And in fact,
I don't actually know what I got. I'm not actually paying attention to anything I roll.
you got a 17.
It is
So
finally
did it.
time
got
to
17.
open the ice.
As did Atrius. So, in that case, I think you guys definitely notice. I think. I ignore that. Peak, starting to come out from around the corner this way, is in fact a flying dagger.
Can I roll for acrobatics to see if I can like dodge it?
It's just floating.
Do
there.
we need a roll? Just floating there. So how do we get past it? Is the question.
It is slowly drifting.
What's the poem thing again?
It
in the
says
chat.
look up unless you get a tear.
The whole thing.
It's in chat. In the founder chat.
It's above Atrius's perception.
By the way, I got 14 in perception.
Look up
One
lest
waits by the
once you
stone stair.
yeah. Look up lest you get a tear. Second glows golden fair.
And at this point,
So where's the flying dagger by the stairs? Is it actually on the stairs or? Oh, okay.
it's just there.
Oh God, that is a very small token.
It's a dagger. What do you expect?
actually see the token at
So-
all. I'm
and-
blind.
And now,
Why am I?
Whoop.
Why am I the main token? I'm not actually going. I said I was behind the group. Thank
Did
you
you?
very much.
okay,
Yes, I said I'm following slightly. I'm like
Okay,
following like
whoop.
one step behind.
and then I'm gonna roll initiative now.
Can I just grab the dagger?
You just grab the dagger.
Yeet!
I'm
Hold
gonna roll
on!
for it, buddy, to be fast. Okay. Cloud is first. And I need
Oh,
combat
wait.
music for a dagger.
Wait, was I supposed to roll for initiative?
No,
I did,
he
I did.
rolled for us.
It's
That's
fine.
what they. That's what he's
It's
saying.
fine. It's easy to do.
Mm,
So, Cloud.
ooh.
Time to start some apparently Skyrim music.
Uh,
Dagger.
I'm going to
Oh.
move up so that it's not
Actually,
so that these two aren't between me and it.
with
And I'm going.
with it like flying forward first, I'm going to have given it one attack. Because you guys were just kind of standing around. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it misses Winfield.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
5.
going to use lightning lure on it.
lightning lure. Okay.
Yep.
Do the thing.
Uh,
How does that work? I might have a thing. Flashing a lash of energy. Okay. I might have an effect. Please hold for a moment. This is for a witch bolt, but whatever. Boom. Lightning. Okay, so I need to make a save for that. And I just realized Twitch chat would not have been able to see that, so please hold. There we go. Twitch can see it now. Stop. Ignore the ping. Ugh. 4. Turns out flying
So-
daggers are not very strong.
I was about to sneeze.
Target was or be
Oof.
pulled up to
It's
10 feet in a straight line to you.
so yeah, I would be
Boop.
there. Is that within 5 feet of me?
It's pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you. And
Well,
then
yeah,
takes,
but after being pulled, is it within 5 feet? Because it only takes the damage if it's within 5 feet.
Uh, mm,
No,
I'd
that's
say
10 feet.
I'd say it's just beyond 5 feet, but we'll say it's 5 feet. I think that's fair. So yeah, it's gonna
It's a
that?
dagger, so you
yeah.
could probably
it-
get pulled farther.
I hit the wrong button. 6 damage.
I have dice, you know.
It's easier. Fine. Okay. So
Wait, what?
next turn, what the hell?
All
Well,
right.
unless you have anything else, Cloud. Sorry,
Uh,
Cloud.
yeah, the technic. Yeah, that would have been a. What's the casting time of that? 1 action. Okay.
Okay.
And none of my fucking spells can be used as a bonus action because they all take a full action. Fuck. Except Featherfall, which is a reaction.
Mood.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for my turn.
All right. Next turn is Wathiel then. Are you going to punch the knife?
So is the knife like floating?
Yes, it is a flying dagger. I never began combat. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
It's like it's kind of charred from the lightning lure?
Can I use Fist of Unbroken Air?
I'm gonna bonk it.
You want to? Okay, sure. Go ahead.
I'm
I
going
would
to.
I would say that it's already pretty beat up just from the damage it's taken. So
Okay.
let's see if that's still what you want to do.
So I'm gonna spend 3 of my 4 key points on it to
3.
use Fist of
Isn't it
Unbroken
just
Air.
2? Isn't it just 2?
Yeah, it's 2, but I can like.
I'll tell you
heal
this.
it.
I'll tell you that just because I don't want you to waste your key points. It's at 1 HP.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So,
Yeah, there's 3 of these in the entire alley, and you're about to blow your load for 1 hit point.
you know what? You know what? She just decides. You know what? I'm just going to
Bonk.
basically do this. She goes up
Bonk.
to it, and she
Just grab it and snap it.
Bonk.
grabs it,
Bonk.
and she like snaps it in half.
Can you grab a dagger and snap a dagger in half? Dink.
Yeah, roll the attack first to make sure. What's the actual attack you're doing?
Oh, lucky son of a family.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you need to roll an attack to make sure you actually hit it.
So just roll like an
Uh,
unarmed.
Sure, that works.
Sad. Sorry. I'm gonna mute for a second.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the
It's
attacks.
just if you right click your token, you can just you can just use the bonus action version. Just do that and yeah. What a say it's an action.
I have a job. My parents are out visiting my grandparents camping. They just texted me
it
saying,
would
"Do you
be
want a
flurry
cookie?"
of blows here, or
No, just use unarmed strike.
oh, okay.
It's oh yeah, that hits. You just snap. You just pull the
Okay,
handle
just-
off.
Try and figure out the rest of the riddle without me, because I have to take my dogs out.
Okay. That's fine. So yeah, it falls to the ground and is dead. The 2 pieces like kind of twitch on the ground. Okay. So okay. So yeah, we're gonna stay in turn order just in case.
Can I make an animal handling check?
For what?
An animal handling check for the knife.
Can I make an animal handling check and can I make
Tame
the
the
knife a
knife.
companion?
Tame the knife.
Tame the knife.
It's dead.
I'm
No, the next one. We have 2 more.
Sure. So yeah, everyone. So Glentheal, I'm assuming are you guys gonna keep on heading down the alley or?
Yes.
Yep. We'll put this on 0 HP. Yeah, just move your speed through.
Is that dead body there?
Yes.
All right. Then Atreus looks to where the drops of blood are heading, and is gonna try and look for the knife.
I'm just
I
gonna
think
assume
it
you
got
guys are
killed-
dashing. I'm just gonna assume you guys are dashing through.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Dash, dash, dash. No, I think he got killed by that dagger that we just fought.
Possibly.
Wait, what?
Would he not have got killed by the closest dagger to him, which is the
Look,
one that we just fought?
On the map, you can see the blood drops. Is what I was
Oh.
mentioning. So you can see where it's where he was running from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry,
is there
I
any-
didn't see that.
Is there
Yeah.
any dagger there?
Uh,
Uh,
you actually do see a dagger coming from around this corner. And in fact, you see this this shiny thing, probably a necklace on the ground that the thing the poem hints to. I'm just gonna move you guys up a little bit further.
Yeah, go.
Go.
Yo.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I-
I'm totally sidetracked because my parents texted
that's
me.
fine. That's fine. So yeah, we're gonna start with it being Ashtray's turn. So, what you do, fam? You can see this dagger. Actually, you can see that. You guys can see the number right here, of course. It's just like I said before, under this pile of trash, kind of. Yeah, it looks a little beat up, but it's not destroyed or anything.
Right. Well, I guess the first thing I'll do is change into or spend one of my wild shapes. Well, my last wild shape because the other one was for the owl. But I will
Was
use
that a wild
it
shape?
to
I thought you
No, that was
well-
you using your familiar. You were
Yeah.
using a familiar.
no.
Does it
I
use a
said I
wild
was
shape?
using a wild. It uses a wild shape.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Atreus will, use a wild shape to once again, lines appear on his body with each joint shining like, well, a star, almost forming a constellation-like pattern, and he is going to do that. Brain dead. Sorry, I was stalling.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
Anyway,
what do you become? I
let
guess that.
me.
Bah.
I use starry form right here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And which one?
So
did
what
you
I
use?
missed?
Right now I'm using archer.
Okay. Is that
as-
your turn?
No, that only uses a bonus action, and I'm just gonna roll the guiding bolt to hit because it's a spell attack. But I'm
Doesn't
using
guiding
the
bolt hit automatically?
archer's attack. No,
I thought guiding bolt hit automatically.
guiding bolt gives the
Okay,
next
yeah.
person advantage.
You're right.
on
You're right.
hitting.
Sorry, I'm dumb.
What
so yeah, go ahead.
did I miss?
Walker.
Another dagger.
There's
We
We're
found
fighting
the other
another
dagger.
dagger
Uh,
number 2.
But this is just to use the archer side of starry form,
Okay.
and I'm also using guiding bolt after
Yeah,
this. Though.
okay.
Oh.
Go ahead. Do the attack then.
Cast.
15. Does it have a max range for that?
It does. It is a max range of 120 feet.
Okay, good then. It does not hit. It just from the range, it just soars by it. The dagger easily dodges. Ah, God.
Hmm.
Twitch chat is being moved by your screen. Jeez. I need to turn that off actually. You're just moving the thing all around.
Oh, weird.
what
Does the
if I-
second guiding bolt hit?
The second gunboat? It does not. You can do it
Neither
twice.
hits? Alright. No, I said the first one was me using my archer thing, but there's no preset thing for that, so I have to just click a spell.
Wait, so did you cast? You didn't? Did you cast a spell twice?
No, I casted one spell, and the other thing was me using the archer constellation form.
Oh. Okay. I'm assuming that you spell points twice then, so you want to add those back.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, next turn then, I guess. Leo.
Hmm.
Good turn. Nimble Right is in trash. In fact, I'm gonna add it to the turn order. It's last. And I need to
Nimble Right
add-
is in trash.
Yes.
Um.
I'm going to add this Flying Dagger to the turn order. Okay. Next turn.
Cool. Because the other one's dead. I don't have any attacks that I think would actually do damage to it. That. Oh, this is kind of our last thing we're doing tonight, right? Probably.
We'll see. It's probably around then.
I don't have a spell that it would actually be affected by is the problem. That I know of. Because my only damage spell is... Actually, no, I have an idea. I'm gonna back up because I'm needing to back up to do this.
Okay.
Oh, that's ability check, never mind.
What you doing?
I'm trying to think of what I'm doing. Because
Everyone, please think of what you're doing on your turns.
I know, I thought I had something, but then I didn't. I'm actually, no, I am gonna... I don't know how to do spell points for second level spells, is the problem.
Just cast a spell, it does automatically.
Oh. It says I have no second level spell slots because it's not set up to do
It
that.
doesn't ignore slots. They don't affect it.
Okay. No, it doesn't let me.
What?
You have no available spell level to cast that spell.
What? Spell.
Consume. Oh, it's consume spell slots. There you go. There.
Oh, shatter. Each
Does
creature.
it?
Let's
My only worry is that you actually have a constitution to affect it because it's
okay,
a freaking knife.
Let's see. So each creature considered on that point must take a Constitution saving throw. 3d8 number on my thing. It has
Where
it.
is the knife?
It's up here.
I actually can't see it. Oh, thank you. How far?
Further than 60 feet.
14. So it saves.
How do you
That means
Yeah.
it takes.
roll
That
it?
means
I needed to put it down somewhere because I needed to see if I could even cast that because it's too far away.
It's 70 feet away.
I would
Wait,
have.
is
I
that
would
too
have
far away?
moved. I would have. It is. I would have moved closer though. That was what I was actually meant to do. Is
okay. All right.
move 1, 2. I can move
See.
10 feet. My
So it takes
movement's
half damage,
30.
I assume. Oh, it has a disadvantage actually. Then. So let's do that again. Oh,
Why did I
it
not
fails.
move?
6 damage.
Movement. Let me move, please, sir.
There.
Thank you. It's actually gonna move. I was gonna move closer to Nimble Right.
Here. Where?
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next turn then would be the Nimble Right's turn. It doesn't do anything. It barely reacts to
Oh.
him. The clouds.
My turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
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 What are you doing? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Magic miss.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 20. Nice. Let's see. So is that damage for all of them?
Yes. It
I'll
definitely is
understand
because
how
it's
it rolls
1d.
that.
It's 1d4
Plus 1.
plus 1. And then it times that by 3. So 5 times. Yeah, that's what
Oh,
it.
so that's
That's
total damage. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, yeah.
see,
I
because
see.
it rolls 1d4 and it rolled a nat 4,
yeah, I
so
get
then
it,
it's
I
add
get it,
1 and
yeah.
then times it by 3.
Yeah, it's completely disintegrated. It just gets.
Drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic missile.
Drink. And then it's dead.
Yep.
And that's how we killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray for auto hit spells.
True. Cloud, you're controlling the Twitch view, by the way,
Wait, what? How?
by it being your turn.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so what do you guys do now? You're not out of initiative, just in case, but what you do? Nimble right here. In fact, I will end combat, so you guys are not controlling Twitch view.
There. I ended my turn, so I no longer have, or at least I should
Well, there we
have
go.
control.
There we go then. There we go then. What are you guys doing? In general, until combat continues. I'm gonna move you guys up
So-
to.
What was
I'm
with that dagger, by the way?
The what?
What was with that dagger? Like, was it flickering in and out, or?
It was
I'm
just solid
just
dagger
trying to
floating.
Because it's the poem says it's there one that you see it and then it's gone or something
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to figure out if it was the
Well, it's
second or third
it's
dagger.
it's currently gone. So
That
I
would be
mean,
two.
when you guys spotted it, because remember I wasn't here. I was out with my
Oh,
dogs.
it was just we saw what we saw is this gold thing right here. Or something like that, right, Civ? Or that looks like it's it, but I don't know.
Yep, and then it was there.
Okay, so that was the second dagger.
And then so the third one's gonna be in Shadow's cloak.
And only by light does it take shape.
Well, the dagger's not currently there, so what are you guys doing?
I am kneeling beside the
Cloud is-
nimble right.
Yeah, Cloud is just keeping watch at the moment.
Okay. So yeah, the Nimberite, as it actually properly takes notice of you, you can see it's as it pulls itself up out of the pile of garbage, you can see it's wearing a cloak, most likely stolen, and it just kind of stares at you.
Hello.
It has no
Yeah,
reaction.
literally just-
It literally just stares at you.
Gwanth stares back, but says nothing.
Is there any way to tell if it's as sentient as Nim?
It doesn't seem to be reacting at all.
How damaged is it?
It's a bit scratched up and dirty, but otherwise it looks fine.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Don't back at me. You know.
Okay, please.
I don't. It doesn't seem as like what if I reach out to kind of like touch it? What happens?
It kind of flinches away
Turns
and
into a Dark Souls boss fight. Sorry, I'll mute myself.
its hand, as you kind of reach for it, its hand kind of shoots down to its hip, where it has a rapier holstered.
Does it have a rapier? It has a holster.
It has a rapier holstered.
Oh, holstered. I heard holster.
Yes.
I stop. I put my hand out, like, kind of in a way that's like more.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to hurt you. Kind of in a gesture of peace.
It loosens its grip slightly.
Can you understand me? I ask.
It seems to continue watching you for a moment, and then it nods cautiously.
It speaks in sign language, remember?
It does, but I don't know sign language, and that's also Nim, not this one.
Yeah. Valletta told you that they had developed the language for Nim.
Yes. All right. So yes and no and questions. Are you going to try to run again? If we help you.
It shakes its head.
Would you be willing to tell or answer more questions about where you were previous to this?
Let's see. Okay. It doesn't. It actually doesn't seem sure. Like it kind of tilts its head.
We could have a signal. I will only ask yes and no questions because that seems to be the only. I understand that's the only thing right now you can do. But if you like raise your right hand or raise a hand, if a question makes you can't answer that for other reasons, then that's fine. But we need to know what, or we need to figure out why you did what you did. I don't suspect you did it on your own volition. But I paused.
Is that a question?
This it's phrased as a question. Basically, it was kind of like, did you do this on your own volition? Yeah. But I don't say it like that.
Again, it doesn't seem sure. It could be that it doesn't know what you're referring to, or it could be it's not sure about if that it did, or you're not sure.
What is the name? What is the name of the place again?
That it was where? The Garlands Villa.
Do you recognize the name Grellhunt?
It nods.
Were you there before this?
It seems pensive to answer, but it nods.
All right. Do you want help out of the alley?
It shrugs.
Would you mind coming to where we are staying? So
Shake
you
his head.
are out. You don't mind. So it doesn't mind.
He doesn't mind.
All right. I slowly offer my hand like to help it up or something like that, kind of as a show of goodwill.
It's hesitant to take your hand, but it does.
I help it up. I am showing no sign. Like Leo is showing no sign of wanting to attack it.
I see.
Yeah.
It kind of.
Hey. Sorry.
It kind of looks hesitant at first, but after a moment, it grabs something off of its side and holds it out to you. It's a rolled up map.
I take the map. Thank you. I open it, and
It's a map of the area right south of Mert's Mansion, actually. That section of the docks, which is marked on the Waterdeep map as Mist Shore. Mist Shore. With the it's like it's marked with an X there, and it has the name Grinda Garloff written right next to the X.
is this where you're suggesting we go next?
So
That's a bad question because it
also
doesn't know what our plans are.
actually hold on.
Is it possible to teach a construct common?
It can understand common, obviously, but it can't speak.
Mm.
So here, let me give this name. There, that's the name written on the map. And I'm just gonna give this to you.
You give that.
I'm gonna give it to you. It's written in the handwriting of Lady Girlhunt. I'm gonna give that to you.
All right.
I don't think it's too unusual to know the handwriting of a noble.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you for this. All right. There is one more dagger, and then we can get out of here and back to our home.
It doesn't react.
Yeah. I kind of realized because that's not a question. That's more of a. I'm half tempted to ask the question. Do you consider yourself a person? But I don't know if that's the right question to ask right now. So I basically turned to the party and smiled, like kind of. All right. Well, one more. That's what's happening to my computer. Lost internet.
Rip. You know, I'm just gonna say it's kind of pointless to kill your other dagger. I don't think it would actually attack if you didn't go into wherever it is, and you haven't seen it yet. But either way, it's not really a threat. So, I mean, we can just skip past that for now.
All right then.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Like the other ones didn't even nick anyone, so
Mhm.
didn't get a chance. So yeah, we're just gonna head back to the Waterdeep map, and you guys are gonna head out of the alley.
Atreus Bone is going to healing word it.
Then the number
Healing word the nimble right.
Yeah.
Does that work?
You said it was scratched up.
Yeah, but can they
no,
be
it's
healed?
considered a construct.
Yeah, it's a construct.
Could
No,
they
they're
be
considered
mended?
a construct.
Could you
Just
mend
mended.
it instead?
You could. I don't have mending though.
Let's see. Yeah, it actually yes. It regains 1 hit point per mending use.
I'm still not. I was going to take mending as my next thing because I haven't done any of my spell shit.
Yeah, if anyone has mending, you can repair the cuts on it.
Give me a second. I need to re-log in.
You should
My
be
thing
fine.
has 4 cantrips. One of them's incorrect, but I'm gonna use mending on it because
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna.
how many hit points is it down? How many times do I? I'm gonna do this until it's healed.
15.
Dear Lord. Done,
15
done,
15
done, done, done.
15 out of 45. So I mean,
Oh,
Ah.
Jesus.
So it's
yeah,
not
the
that.
music is still. So I'm gonna change the music because it was getting intense for a moment.
Oh my gosh, Mike, the urge to adopt and ask, do you consider yourself a human? I want to ask that question. So as we're walking, I'm gonna first ask, do you mind if I ask a more personal-ish question?
It shakes its head.
Do you consider yourself a person with its own sentience?
It just kind of stares for a moment, and just looks down. It doesn't. It doesn't seem. It doesn't seem sure. Again.
Do you want to be?
It shrugs.
Well, so Leo's talking and walking with it. I don't know if they're in the
of
back
course,
of the
of
line, the
course.
front of the line, or the middle of the line, wherever they are.
Of course.
Well, from what you've displayed and what the other one, I kind of pause at that.
It perks up. It perks up at that. It tilts its head.
The other Nimblewright that we've met, Nim, you both seem human, or not human. That's a bad word.
That's
Like
a
they're
no-no
you're
word.
like you're that is the no word, especially in this realm. You both seem like your own people, at least to me, and we want to help get you somewhere where you're safe and you are considered people and not just an it.
Dead going nuts in the chat.
I'm gonna see the chat for ages and I'm sad.
So it doesn't really have much of a reaction, honestly. It perked up when you mentioned him, but other than that, it doesn't really react to much.
Do you want to see Nim again?
It nods.
Did you have a reason for running away?
It nods.
Is that reason fulfilled?
It nods. And points to the map.
If you were able, it points the map.
Yeah.
Was your reason to get this map?
No. It shakes its head.
I can see you shake your own head, so you don't have to like. You can.
I'm just making sure.
What are you doing, Robert?
I haven't been watching the cameras. I didn't see anything.
He's been waving his hands randomly.
Continue.
Could we? I'm trying to figure out if. Do you want to learn how to write? So you can speak in more than just nods and shakes of heads? Can you figure out how to talk? I'm sorry, I don't know much about nimble rights myself, and I'm trying to help you guys. No,
Shakes head.
can't talk.
Shakes said.
All right, we'll
Can
teach you how to.
can
We'll,
April's hand can it write? Because it can understand. Have we tested that?
do you know how to write common?
Good question.
And Alistair's like, huh. My guess is probably not. Like,
No.
character-wise.
You
like,
can understand
yeah.
a language without actually knowing the written form.
Like, see critical role. See their grog from their first campaign.
What is this role of the critical varieties you speak of?
Out of character, I'm just giving an example. Shush.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get Foundry back up, by the way,
That's fine.
because
We're
it
fine.
takes ages.
We don't have much else to do. Well, there's more to do, but we can. There's no real need for Foundry currently. At least.
Yep. I can teach you how to write. If you want. It nods.
Yes.
It nods. Yes.
You got two people to teach a language to.
I am teaching common, spoken common. No, Cloud is, I think, now. I think Cloud's been taking on that responsibility.
So, actually, when it points,
What gets his pronouns?
it cannot communicate that. And
I know how to make it communicate
when
that,
it points to the map though, it kind of looks around for a moment and picks up like an oval shaped rock.
The stone?
Nods.
Your goal was to get the stone?
And
No.
it points to the map.
Bring the stone there? Fun. I'm No, the armadillo could not teach him Celestial. I don't know what else to say really, other like in character. If we want to just skip ahead to getting to Troll Skull Alley.
Sure. Do you guys want to head there instead of checking out the map location on the map?
We should probably do that
Session? Yeah, fair enough.
next session.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Constructs don't need sleep.
Put him to work in the tavern.
No, I was gonna say I only need 4 hours. I need only 4 hours of trance. Starting this long rest, can I start trying to teach them common,
Sure.
Written common?
Sure.
And if Granthiel wants to sit in and listen, and I can teach spoken common to them as well, I can start doing that every
She's
4
already
hours.
like, listening.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. That's gonna be my 4 hours spent. Most long rests from now on until he has a good enough understanding. Can he move his fingers? Yes, because he was reaching for a thing and he had to like shut his hand. I'm considering them.
And he can hold a rapier, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
How dumb would it be to ask what its pronouns are and give it like 3 options and say 1, 2, 3, 4 for other?
I'm trying to. I would pronouns even be a common concept in the Forgotten Realms? Like,
It's a big
I
deal
think,
in my
I think, I
character's
think, I
backstory,
think,
so
I think, I
hopefully
think, I think,
a little
I
bit.
think the, no, like gender is everything, but like
Ah.
the concept of pronouns themselves, like,
Mm.
I think gender in the Forgotten Realms in general is handled pretty loosely. Like, I don't think. Mm, I think it heavily depends from
Yeah,
area to
yeah.
area.
All right then. Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm just trying to figure out what we should call it other than the nimble right, because Nim is the first nimble right.
Nim was referred to as it. So
Nim was referred to as it, but I don't care about that. I'm more looking name now if pronouns aren't a big deal. Because right now it's
two.
Nim too. No. Um.
Discuss
Can I
amongst
just shoot-
yourselves.
Can I just Are we gonna end session here, or do we have other things to do?
Yeah,
Is the main question.
Well, you know what the next thing is, so it's up to you guys.
We know what the next
I
thing
was
is, but that's
fucking
one of the-
muted.
Good job.
Good job. What do you think?
I was trying to say Nem. The first
Nem.
one was Nim. This one is Nem.
Nem. Or Nam.
Just call it bull right.
Or right. Right was what I was thinking.
Right? Right could be right.
What is it gonna
Or
make
you-
the world's first airplane?
Or white. Like I'm
White.
trying to think of
It's
or
brass.
like I'm trying to think of it. Shush. Not like white is in the color, but like I don't know.
White as in the undead creature.
Kind of. It's where my mind was going, but that's
This is that
because
spelling.
I'm think it yeah. Do you want a name? I ask it then him then? I'm gonna call him him. We're gonna use he him pronouns for this one.
Shrugged.
Boys. If I gave you a name, would that be okay?
Good nods.
All right. Zim.
Is he going to invade Earth?
All right. I'm gonna do that at post session. I'm just gonna think of names for construct boy.
Them of the invader variety?
We can call him Zim. Notice me, senpais. I don't mind Zim. Zim is short. And I know what the reference is, but I don't care about the reference. I care about short name for nimble right. Can I? If I said I'm a no, character shit. I kind of just want Leah to go like, I'm adopting you now.
No.
I think no,
Mine.
mine.
Puts it in your backpack.
No.
Just take a bag of holding. Whoop.
Mine. Companion acquired.
Boar? What?
Boar?
What do you mean? Boar? What?
He has already. He already
Boar.
has what? Boar?
He already has
Boar?
boar.
He already has boar. Hi, kitty cat.
Zim is a boar.
Zim is a boar. Yes. We can call him Zim. Leo offers the name Zim.
Zimble, right?
Zimbleright. Nimbleright and Zimbleright. Nim and Zim for short.
Did you almost say Bim?
Nimborite.
No, nimble, right?
Or
Like
no,
nimble.
Nimborite. Look in chat.
I'm correcting dead.
Nimble right.
Nim-
Nimble right.
Like nimble, right? Yes. So, I think that's basically
All right.
good.
Yeah.
So we can end for the night.
Cat, why?
Embrace your feline overlords.
There you go.
Give
Stay
the
right
cat
there.
a boop.
He booped his nose on my arm, so it's fine.
I don't care. Give it another boop.
Boop.
Okay, good. The night has been fulfilled. We can end for that.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
All right.
we have acquired one nimble right.
Yes.
We
You
now
can
need to acquire the second
come
one.
Next week, you guys can continue your hunt for a rock. Thank you, people, for watching.
Ow.
Yes.
Ow. 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 Don't claw my arm.
Well,
Cat.
Orion is being eaten by her cat. Thank you for watching.
Not my cat.
Goodbye.